And it actually goes to the underlying principle of nonviolent communication, that we want to compassionately give to each other. That if we're connected to someone else's needs, our nature is to want to contribute. What keeps us from contributing to each other is two things. One, we're not connected to their needs because maybe they haven't said them or we haven't empathized with them. Or two, we have unconsciously or consciously disconnected from their needs by creating a label of the other person as them. Jori and I call it, they become members of the ilk club.
Those inconsiderate people.
Their needs don't count because they are too old, too young, too brown, too white, too whatever. And so
too selfish, too lazy.
Too judgmental.
Too judgmental, whatever, yeah. And so their needs, so suddenly they become a category where it's really easy to disconnect from their needs. And so then nonviolent communication is available to repair or restore the connection. So the intention of NVC is to connect. NVC doesn't work without that intention. It's just then a mechanical process that sounds like any giraffe parrot could say it, could follow the formula of the model. But without the intention to connect, it's dead.
And we repair it by connecting at this universal level. By connecting to the feelings and the needs of the other person and realizing that they have the same needs, the same feelings, and are connected interdependently with everyone else. I was actually reading, I don't remember his first name, Lee Glickstein. He has a book out on speaking in front of groups. And in his newsletter, he had this story about how we're all connected to the ground. I mean, we're all sort of grounded to the earth, and it's kind of like that. We are all connected through our humanity and through the basic human spirit that we all carry. Kind of like on a piano, when you take the hammer off the strings and you hit low C, high C will vibrate. So when I connect that you have a need for some creativity and self-expression, for some choice, wow, I know what it's like to have a need for choice and in the moment not have a sense that you have any. Wow, yes, we're us. You're not them. You're not the enemy. You're another human being. Oh, wow, so you have a need for some resolution, some peace of mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, and when you don't have it, you feel frustrated. Oh, right, you're part of the human race, just like I am. And she is, and he is, and you are.
But we become accustomed to not speaking up for our needs. On the one hand, because we have judged them, that they're not interested in our needs. But also I think because we're scared. We're scared that our needs won't matter to them. So I notice sometimes in my relationship with Jori that I'm unwilling to share my needs. Even after 7 years of NVC training and 20 years of other spiritual work before that, I still buy into the inner domination system that I bought into through my conditioning. I tell myself that she doesn't want to meet my needs. And I don't even give her the chance. How much mourning there is in me for the lost enrichment to my life, for the many times that I hesitated to let you know what my needs were. To give you the chance to say yes or no. I'm learning now to trust that she cares about my needs.
And what a loss in that lack of opportunity to contribute. to someone that I care about in my life. And he's no different than all of us. We all do it. And I remember how many times my children, when they were little, actually wanted to contribute. They were 2. They wanted to wash the dishes with me. I'm just tired. It's just more work to have you splash all that around and then, whatever. It's like, what a loss of opportunity to just really enjoy the contribution in there and to really feed that nature that we come in with and that gets sort of deadened by all the, no, that's not okay and you're not okay, or something other than realizing, wow, life is to be played in. We get so serious. We got to get something out there. We forget about what's in here. And so nonviolent communication for me is to remember what's in here, but that what's in here is the golden threads that connect us all. We're all connected through that. So that sounds sort of airy-fairy and all. And yet at the same time, it is the grounding that brings us back to life. It is actually what's really going on.